Hi, this is Madison. I'm going to break down waves for you guys. So the first part is there is a swelling storm. So you're going to start out like this, and then your head is going to slowly rise when you see it, like when the beat starts, when you see it in the video. And then you're going to have your hands out in blades. And then you're going to do, there is a swelling. So basically you're stepping out to the right there. And then you're going to put your hands in fists and swelling. You're going to lift up your feet like this. So right one first, swelling. Then you're going to reach out, swelling. So there is a swelling storm. And you bring your hands down, stone blades. Keep your hands stone blades. And I'm caught up in the middle of, so this part, next part, here's you're going to have your hands out in blades, and you're going to keep it out in the middle, and then bring it down a little bit lower. And I'm caught up in the middle of, and then you open up your thumbs out, it all, and then you're going to step out, and then do the next part. And it takes control, that part. So you're going to basically shove your arms, takes control. And then you're going to go down. So it takes, you start with your right arm, push your left arm, takes control of the person that I thought I was. And you're opening your hands out, palms. The boy I used to know. And then in there, you're going to put your hands down, still out, is a light. Then you clasp your hands in the dark, and I feel it. So you're going to open up the clasp a little bit. Feel it. Spark. Hands out like Tony Stark. In my hands, in my heart. So you're going to have your right arm out again. Hands in my heart. And you're going to clasp your hands together again. It's going to be flat. You're going to pound your hands against your heart to the rhythm. And then, and what was used, work for my hands, my heart. And then, why can't I hold on? You're going to do fan kick. So you're going to put your right hands on the person next to you, your left hand on the person next to you. And if you're not next to someone or something, to like put your hand on your hip, so or if it's the other way, like that. Okay, so why can't I hold on? Fan kick on your left leg. If you can't get high enough, it's okay. Alright, and then this part is going to be quite often most of the song. So palms out, blades again. You're going to shove it away, move your right leg up. It comes and goes and waves. You know when you do the waves, you have to like make a wave with your hand like that. And you put it down. And then we watch as our young hearts fade. So basically you're watching your head out and blade again. Hand on hip. We watch as, like they do basically like a little drop as they pop that leg up, as and you can clasp your hands again, our young, put your hands out into make a heart, hearts fade. So that's the same thing when you did that, you're doing it again. So we watch as our young hearts fade, turn, as our young hearts fade. Okay, and then there's a ripple and a little bit back for it comes and goes in waves. So it comes and goes in waves. And then there's like a waves. Basically you're gonna go, it comes and goes in waves. And it's gonna start, I think it's sopranos, so facing the front, sopranos, guys, altos into 3 sections if you still have it that way. And so sopranos are going to start waves. So when you see me in the video doing that 3 times, that's when I'm doing all of the ripples. So it's waves, guys, waves, altos, waves. So basically, let's do it again. It comes and goes in waves. Waves, waves, waves. And then you move on to the next part where it's we watch as our young hearts fade. So then into the flood. Okay, and now it's the middle of it. And then you basically, this is the dance part, big out dance part, and you're gonna cross your right leg like over your knee like this, and then you're gonna twist it so it's like kind of like that and that. Kick it out. So again, it doesn't matter how high you kick it, but you're gonna do 1, 2, kick. So faster, it's like 1, 2, kick. Then again, like when we did that part, it's 1, 2. Then you're gonna go out, your hands like this, like cheerleaders, and you're gonna go down, pop up, and you're gonna go down, let the leg, down, leg. So it's 1, 2, down, hop, down, hop, down, hop. So 2 on this side, and then you're gonna come down again, and you're gonna do head roll, motion with your hands as well. So. And then you're gonna put your hand up, like you can make it like lazy, like pulling up your hand like that. And then you're gonna like flutter down to the ground, like flutter down, up and down. And then the next part, I'm carrying this away, my fingers, and trying hard to let go. So, my fingers. I'm trying hard, so you're going to shove the person next to you. Trying hard to let go. So if there's no one next to you, you can still do it. If there's no trying hard, you're going to lean on them a little bit. Hands up, blades, trying hard to let go. And then trying hard to let go. And then repeat it again on the same side. It comes and goes in waves. And it carries me away. Okay. So this part, Mr. Bright, you can choose someone if maybe if it's a person that has one of the solos or something, but it'll be 2 people will have like a kind of like a special part in this. So one person will, so basically at the end of that part, and it carries me away, that person is going to put their hands on their head, just like as we did in that motion at the beginning, when we did that. They can lose control. They're going to come down and like do that. Basically lean down like that. And everyone else, no matter where they are, they're going to like reach out, as you can see in the dance, at that one part. And reach out. And then when it says down, that one word down, when it says lay down when we were kids. And then down when we were kids, you're going to come down, bring into a fist, and then drop and like be heavy onto your legs, and like pop this one if you want. Pop this leg right here, your left leg up, then drop down, and then you're going to do like a tiny body roll up, and then you're going to shift legs, because you have this one up, so you're going to shift that one out into the front again. So you just have it like that. Shift that one out. And then you're going to do a jazz square. So it's a really slow one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then it says space. And across your hands. Space, out and blades again. So it's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. So it's more slower, so I think it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, space. Repeats itself back to it comes and goes in waves. fade into the flood. So it comes and goes in waves. It always does. So I was wrong in the first part when I said waves. It always does. It always does. Clench your fists. And then when it goes back to the flood, starts from, you're gonna start in sopranos, but now it's gonna start in altos. And you already went that way, so you're gonna go the opposite way. Go flood. I think it's flood. And yeah. So that whenever you hear it, you'll see in the video when I do it 3 times. When I do it the other way, the opposite way, that's when I'm doing the ripples. So parts in sopranos, then the next part starts in altos, but the reverse way. So then after Lost in Space, it comes and goes in waves. It always does, and it basically just repeats itself. Do the same thing you'll see in not the breakdown part. And then after that, it goes to, it skips to, and the freedom of my falling, feeling I thought I was set in stone. That's the dance break. So just do that part. And then after, trying to let go, it comes and goes in waves. And then it goes back to, I watched my wild youth disappear in the front of my eyes. So after that part, you're going to do like a grapevine. Step your right foot over your left. I watched my wild youth disappear in the corner of my eyes. You're going to do like a thing over your eyes. Disappear in the corner of my eyes. Beat it. It's toe touch. So it's right, left goes back. Front, both the same. And left goes over, right goes back, back, out, and then they touch, and they meet, and then go back. So, and then you do the eye part, and then you meet, toe touch, and then you wait. And it says, and how to find, is ever coming back again. You'll see it like speeds up a little, but you're gonna have your hands and fists, and you're gonna do like jump. You're not basically hopping on your left foot. You're gonna lift your leg up like that and keep your hands up like that. And you're gonna keep them at your leg sides and do that. And you're gonna move them when the leg comes up, so like that. 1, 2, like that. So, and then you're gonna cross your leg, jump out, and then you're going to go over onto your knee, pop that leg out again. This is your right knee, and then you're going to do it, palms out to the other one, left out. And then you're going to face front, you're going to cross your arms over again, and palms out. And then into palm, and then you're going to do into fists again, and you're going to bring it out to muscles. So as you just did, and you're going to pause before you do that because I say a word, and then you go 1, the beats, 1, 2, you're basically bouncing on that, 2, and you're going to wait, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And then behind. And everything was left behind. And then it goes back to, it comes and goes in waves. And this is when it's slower. So instead of going out to the right or out to the left, you're going to go out to the middle. So it comes and goes in waves. Always does. And again, the next person, whether it's the second person that has like another solo, or if Mr. Bright, if you just pick someone else to do it, I don't know how many solos are in this song, but then another person, different than the other person, would go down in the same way. And everyone would reach for that person, like wherever they are, both their hands or with one of their hands. But any way they do it, they just reach out to that person, like really lean into it. And then eventually, whoever's closest to that person, they would help the person up and like lift them up, and then you would do the dance break again and go right into that. And then, yeah, because right after that, it always does. And then freedom falling, and just go right into it. And then, yeah, just repeat it again. Comes to come. It comes and goes and waves. And then it comes and goes in waves. Then breakfast club punch again carries us away. Yeah, that's the end.